is what happens when you're too genuine that it's hurting the narcissist. Again, my greetings. Sincerely, I appreciate your taking the time to visit this video. This channel would be nothing without your support. I really appreciate it. If you're new to this channel, you should also subscribe and enable the notification bell to join our community. Okay, let's get this started. As I've already mentioned, narcissists are fanatical perfectionists who will stop at nothing to attain their ends. Narcissists are often conscious of their propensity to overreact, yet they have a hard time eliminating this trait. If anything, they use this to boost their ego even more. Sometimes, narcissists are so secretive that we may have insulted them unintentionally due to their mastery of disguise. Narcissists are prone to mood swings, so avoid raising your voice or criticizing them when you're in their presence. If you don't, a spiteful narcissist will make you a target. In my experience, narcissists will often resort to extreme reactions in an effort to increase their profile. For a narcissist, the very act of you being genuine and sincere can bring on an explosion of rage. We'll talk about how to respond to a narcissist who's crossed a line, and what motivates them to act this way. They become easily agitated if you so much as brush up against them or ask for their opinion on something. The reasons for their actions could shift depending on the context. And as was mentioned before, things can change rapidly, so you can never be sure. Narcissists tend to overreact when accused of wrongdoing. Intentionally making you feel bad about yourself is their goal, because their goal is to get you to feel bad for them or to doubt what's going on. It doesn't matter if you can prove that they committed a mistake. Regardless, you must insist that the narcissists answer for their words and deeds. They might cry and wonder why you attacked them so violently if all you did was tell the truth. They may misinterpret your comments as being false, even though you are speaking the truth. There are consequences, yes, but it doesn't make it right to pretend that nothing happened. Narcissists will also use silence as a form of a message when they are unhappy with you. If you point out their flaws, they become anxious. They're enraged with the fact that you believe you can say and do whatever you like without fear of reprimand. Narcissists will always follow this rule. If something offers them happiness, then that's all that matters, regardless of the consequences for everyone else. So, you being genuine is like a thorn in their path. Narcissists' exaggerated reactions are designed to shift the focus away from them and onto someone else, and to leave you wondering whether you were at fault. Is it your fault that the narcissist brought up what you said or did, even if they didn't make a big deal out of it? Do you feel like you've been successful in calming the narcissist down? The goal of the narcissist, of course, is to make you feel guilty about something you haven't done. As a result, the conversation shifts from the narcissist to you. Narcissists will often exaggerate their reactions in order to make your life more difficult. Narcissists enjoy the limelight. If things get too routine for them, they may have a tantrum. Here, even the smallest transgressions will seem like the gravest sins, since everything is magnified to an epic proportion. A heartbreaking split will be followed by a spectacular makeover, so brace yourself. That's the absolute minimum you should anticipate from a narcissist who explodes over the slightest indiscretion. Narcissists are perpetual troublemakers whose antics often lead to tension and misunderstanding. Your nonverbal cues, including body language and facial expressions, as well as any unsaid words, will be carefully examined. They will criticize not just what you say, but also how you say it. For this same purpose, we produce this video. To maintain their own sense of excitement, narcissists will go to extreme measures, even if it means harming or upsetting people closest to them. The only thing that matters to a narcissist is how badly they can damage someone else to their selfish pleasure. Narcissists will resort to harsh and irrational behavior if it helps them get what they want. The best course of action is to ignore the narcissist's mood swings and not let them affect you, just as you should with anything else they do. Whether or not they explode in anger or extreme emotion is all up to them. But how you react is entirely up to you. We promise that we won't join in with their commotion. Since we've all been there, let's not get caught into their pointless drama. It's unfortunate that inexperienced empaths are so readily fooled by actors and actresses' boasts of superior acting skills. However, The narcissist tries to avoid accountability by making a big deal out of nothing. It's clear they're responsible, but they may get away with it because they're the most vocal in their denial of blame. This can encourage the accuser to doubt their own version of events or look for others to place blame on, further clouding the situation. This has happened much too frequently. As a result of the narcissist's refusal to take responsibility for his or her actions, you may find it difficult to maintain communication with them. That's how they can avoid responsibility. If you think someone else was responsible, it will be relieved because it means they are no longer in danger. It would be a dream come true for them to have someone else foot the bill for their carelessness while they walk off scot-free. However, before I end, I want to stress one more thing. When a narcissist overreacts, they are usually trying to cover up some aspect of their personality. Those people are likely the culprits, and they are trying to deflect attention away from themselves or place responsibility on someone else. They may be aiming to cause trouble in the area for their own selfish reasons. Angry people rarely have valid reasons for their outbursts, but they take great pleasure in seeing your reaction and receiving your pity. Okay, I suppose that's everything I can think of right now. I trust this data was helpful to you, as usual. Feel free to leave your comments and questions on this topic below. It is with great anticipation that we await to read them. It would be really appreciated if you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button so you don't miss any of our future uploads. We appreciate you watching this. Thanks. When a narcissist wants you again after they dumped you, this is what they do. Everyone welcome. This is the start of a new episode about narcissists. All of you who came today have our sincere appreciation. I hope you find this video informative. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications. You'll receive alerts whenever a new video is uploaded. So, let's do it. In today's video, I show how narcissists always seek out new opportunities to prove themselves. Sometimes you might feel like you want to give a narcissist another shot. However, there is no justification for this action. Given his skill as a con artist, a narcissist does not merit a second chance. A narcissist cares little for other people and their needs. Narcissists, when presented with a chance, will not pass it up. Every time you came back to them and gave them another chance, they would be thrilled. They will savor it all until there's nothing left off of you. They won't stop at anything in their pursuit of regaining your affections. You need to undertake some serious introspection if you're considering reconciling with someone who has hurt you in the past. Here are 4 situations in which reconciling with a narcissist may make sense, or so people think. Those who find themselves attracted to or stuck with egocentric people like narcissists need to investigate this situation more. A sincere apology is usually necessary prior to receiving a second opportunity. Since narcissists rarely, if ever, express regret, they should be denied this right. Regardless, there are multiple scenarios in which a second chance at a relationship with a narcissist victim is feasible. In fact, this frequently happened, if not often. First, we'll examine how narcissists rationalize their bad behavior by pointing to their own flaws. The first reason we give a narcissist another chance is because we're afraid of losing something valuable to us if we don't. Individuals may worry about being lonely because they haven't found a life partner yet, or because they don't think they'll ever find one. Both scenarios are possible. I've heard that some folks are afraid they'll be abandoned if they cut ties with this vile individual. One of the most common causes of staying in a bad relationship is the fear of being alone. If this describes you, maybe it's time to take a look at your anxiety and decide if you should be thankful for it. Some doors must be closed in order for another to be opened. You risk missing out on an opportunity if you refuse to let go of someone or something that isn't helping you in your growth. Perhaps you are the one who is missing out. You're so focused on meeting the one that you've lost sight of the truth that you already have love within you and that you deserve better. As a result, you feel like a failure. The first step on the road to freedom is establishing a sense of inner serenity and love. If you're willing to give a narcissist a chance, they might get one. Someone you care about may be the one who sets off the trigger. Also, it's possible this is the situation. There's a chance that your friends or loved ones are always pressuring you to make amends with the narcissist. It's important to remember that people who suggest you to accept the narcissist again are not the narcissist's victims. Never expect anyone else to sympathize with your pain. Prioritize your needs. To please others, many people are willing to put their own needs last. After being convinced by a friend, family member, or others, they decide to give the narcissist another chance. If you want to offer someone a second chance, it's up to you and you alone. Don't second-guess yourself by wondering if anyone else will understand. Do what you think is right, even if others don't see it that way. Third, when people still care for the narcissist. Narcissists tend to have a profound connection to the people they have hurt or betrayed. This is a common outcome of unhealthy love relationships. Normalization is the term for this process. Is there anything you can do if the one who hurt you still has power over your emotions? If yes, you're stuck with going back. Accepting that we can only love some persons from a distance means we have to accept that this is the only way we can demonstrate our devotion to them. No need to be in close proximity to someone who has caused you such pain. You don't even need to be with them to love them. Love alone is sufficient. Being in their presence and exhibiting affection could make their treatment of you even more unbearable. Accept that you have no control over the situation and give up trying to change them. In the end, love is what matters most to some people. Some people's willingness to give a narcissist a second chance depends on how they feel about the narcissist. For the simple reason that narcissists may repeatedly insist that they have grown and evolved and that things will be better from here on out. However brief your relationship with the narcissist, you are more likely to believe that the abrupt change has strengthened your connection with him. If painful recollections of abuse are pushed aside or minimized, you may think that there's still hope. Narcissists will always leave you with some good memories, this is for sure, especially during the love-bombing phase. They cared so much about you that you instantly felt at home and like a member of their family. Attention and vivid flashbacks to past events could urge people to think about those events again. So, be careful not to fall for it. Narcissists are masters at manipulating others to get what they desire. Please consider subscribing and following my channel. The narcissist is given a second opportunity for the 4 explanations I just described to you. If you keep giving narcissists a second chance, they will keep hurting you. If a narcissist comes back into play, it won't be to anyone else's advantage. Everything is about the narcissist. If you're having trouble, it's best not to discuss the following 4 things with anyone. After all, because of the narcissist's deceit, your loved ones may begin to exert unhealthy amounts of pressure on you. It would be very appreciated if you could share your ideas with us. Please get in touch with me. Do you understand anything I said today? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Feel free to show your appreciation by clicking the like button just below. Please join us in a public forum to share your thoughts and insights. To be kept up to date, simply subscribe and click the bell icon below. Your attention to what I had to say is really appreciated. Thanks.